What's up, man? We
The
got Mike
chilling.
Nichols. I'm here with my man Ooge, who I've had the privilege of creating a whole lot of amazing collaborations with my albums. You guys, a lot of you guys have seen them over the years. A lot of you other support. But the first one that we did was the album that I've been talking about for the last couple of weeks, which is The Disease, The Cure, The Promise. Boom, I got it right here.
Yes, sir.
And I just thought it would be fun to take it back and just kind of like take it back to that time and kind of discuss what Ooge was thinking when we got there. So the little short story, like you didn't know me before I reached out to you.
Right.
For this. That's actually the first time I ever contacted you.
Right.
And we both had a mutual friend who was Lifelong. Shout out to Lifelong.
Yes, sir.
And we had just actually finished recording Supreme Beings.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, "Yo, Nickel, what did you thinking for the album cover?" And I told him, I was like, "Yo, I got this idea. I would really love to find an artist, somebody who could I have this idea of like this kind of like sci-fi dystopian future, but I want to draw something. You know what I'm saying? I don't want it to be like my face or nothing like that."
Mm-hmm.
And when I was telling him the idea, he was like, "Yo, I gotta hook you up with my man." And I was like, "Yo, bet, man, I appreciate it." So he gave me your info. I mean, it's funny too because you and me are like mad tight now, but at that moment, I was kind of like nervous. You know what I'm saying? Because I had checked out your stuff, and I'm like, "Dude, this is really good. Like, this dude is really doing his thing." You know what I'm saying? I'm coming out of nowhere, but I was like, "Fuck it." You know what I'm saying? Hit you up. We had a nice conversation and shit. But yeah, I'm gonna flip it to you. Do you remember the day that I called you? Right?
Absolutely. I remember the phone call. I picked it up. I was in my kitchen. I think I was working on something else. And at the time I was doing a lot of album covers and stuff for other people. And I know you described your idea. I don't remember exactly. I know you told me basically what the title was and what you had a basic idea of what you wanted. And it was right up my alley. I mean, it was definitely something that I could do. And as you described it, I saw it. You know what I mean? Like I saw it in my head. I was like, "Oh, that'd be perfect." You know, I want somebody with like a, I don't know. I think you were the one who gave me the details. Like you want to buy a guy in a bio suit, maybe, with a syringe or whatever, like a child in there and like a apocalyptic background, urban setting, blah, 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 whatever. And I think as I was talking to you, I was drawing and we were talking and I was just like sketching and blah, blah, blah. And then, it just came up. So it was just it. Like everything that you said was just, I visualized it. It was like a movie scene, you know what I mean? And it just worked out real nice. I mean, I love that cover. That cover's dope. And not only that, but we kept talking, we kept throwing more ideas, and we did the inside cover, like you were talking about the Cure, you were talking about, I pictured a dude with a lab coat looking at the Cure in his hand with all the, you know what I mean? It was way before COVID too. So we were talking about like spread, like a disease that's spreading.
I know.
We were talking
I always think about that because we had this whole idea, right? And then it was like 8 years later, COVID hit.
Right.
It was like almost like what we have been discussing. So like my idea originally was, I said, "Yo, I see this dude in like a hazmat suit."
Right.
And you got the little baby there, and he's like finding this baby, and he's giving him the cure. Because I had already known it was the disease, the cure, and the promise, right?
Correct.
So the disease and the cure, but what's the promise?
Right. The promise was the grass.
The promise is the child.
The child, but the grass around them is like, you see, the only thing that's green around them is the grass growing. So that's the cure. Like it's life is right, sprouting. You know what I mean? So he was
growing right here. So what I always thought was dope, if you really look into it, I don't know if you can see it here, you had drops of the serum or whatever that's like blue falling and making a trail in here.
Right.
And that's where the grass is growing. The promise is growing.
Exactly. Yeah.
So the thing about Ooge, yo, is he's mad slick. Like, so like when you tell him, "Yo, I want something," he's gonna be like, "Great," but he's gonna always insert little nuggets. I didn't know that at the time, but like you're always gonna be finding little nuggets,
right,
of like dope ideas, which I always thought was really fire, man.
my intention was always to have, like, when I do some art, when I always do art, my intention was always to hide little things so that you could catch it 10 years later. You know what I mean? Like, you look at it like, oh, I didn't even catch that. You might see a name in there. You might see a little shout out in the background. You might see everything. There's everything's connected, and everything that you wanted for that album cover, in the title especially, is all there in one. You know what I mean? And just one picture. Everything's there. The title, name, and the picture goes hand in hand, and everything else too. The inside cover and all that. So.
Hell yeah. I want to talk more about the other pages, but I just want to say one of the funniest things to me, I always think about that conversation when I told you and you said, yo, I'm so happy that this is what you want to do, because this is me. This is right up my alley. This is what I do. And you were like, you don't understand. You're like, I got people coming to me telling me they want flowers and butterflies and whatnot.
Yeah. Exactly. I was like, man, why would you come to me for that? Yo, I want a unicorn with like little, you know what I mean? I'm like, I was like, all right, but that's not what I do. I mean, all right, why you come to me for that? You know what I mean? But
it's like, did you look at my page? You know?
Exactly. I got nothing but skulls and sci-fi and aliens and shit. But you know, it is what it is. It's all good.
So this is the backside, yo. Mm-hmm. So what was happening here, man? Like, I think I just said I kind of needed a back page, and I think you kind of went off the cuff with this, right? I don't think I gave you an idea, really, did I?
No, I don't know. I don't think so. You know, that was very inspired by like Terminator. You know how Terminator had those skulls, like skulls everywhere, and everything's apocalyptic and end of the world shit. But you have the skull, but you have flowers growing out of the eye. So like, and you see the serum drops.
Again, the serum, right?
So that's just saying that, you know, life is coming, and you know, the cure is coming. Life is coming back. You know what I mean? After death, there's life again. So that's basically the whole concept. Yeah, that was just my little touch in there. I just wanted to throw that in.
I love it, man.
Yeah.
Because originally it was just, yo, can we do the front? And then it was like, well, I was thinking, well, I got to do a whole CD. And then we talked a little more, and you were like, I got you, right?
Right.
You went a little extra. I'm gonna open this one. I got like 30 of these left, you know, like. I got mad CDs from different epochs of my life, like still left over. But this one I only got a few left because, I mean, be real, this one sold really well.
I love that cover, man. We have fun with that one. That was real dope. And the project is sick. You know what I mean? Like the whole concept, the whole album, listening to it, everything is just a complete package. I love it.
I think that's when we realized like our styles like complement each other really well. It's like, oh,
absolutely. We gotta keep
more work.
Yeah.
So I took up the plastic, you open it, right? And then you got all this going on in here, right? And this, my man, shout out to Keith Wookie, helped me like put together the actual graphics of this. I don't know if you know, it's Keith Wookie who like put all the you know, because you don't do the Photoshop side, you just do the illustration. So this is dope because it's you're supposed to put this in. This is the vaccination guide.
Music, right? For the resistance.
This is the resistance, but this is the CD itself, right? And when you bust it out, behind it, this is a masterpiece. So I'm trying to see if you can see it. There we go with the reflection.
Yes.
This right here is a masterpiece. This is full of so many nuggets.
Hell yeah.
I was like, I remember just bugging, like looking at it over and over and over and finding all different types of.
Yeah, there's so many little things in there. The dude had, like, if you look in the background, you see the United States, and then you see where the infection is spreading in the entire nation.
Yep.
You have that he was injecting himself with the cure, because you can see the little band-aid in his arm. He even has a wristband that says cured, I believe.
Oh yeah.
Remember that? Yeah. So he was healed. He found the cure. He's basically the savior of Earth or whatever, you know what I mean? So yeah, a bunch of little things in there, and
which is funny because I think when you drew this, you didn't even realize that I had sampled a lot of The Last Man on Earth, the original Vincent Price.
Correct. So when I heard, I was like, yo, this is fire. It just worked so well. Everything was just really, you know, meshed real well. So yeah, man, I enjoyed this project. We definitely got to work on something again. That was fire.
We will be on. I think we're on project 6 now or something like that, man. We've done our thing, man, and we will again. Sure. We always do dope shit together, man.
Absolutely, man.
I'm super proud of this, man. This one here, like, is just really special to me. You know what I'm saying? That's why I felt like I had to re-release it. You know, it never really got the love. And now I've got a little extra notoriety because the meth joint. And by the way, if y'all don't know, this is the gentleman who illustrated all the cartoon for the El Matador video, which is a whole nother conversation.
Right.
But, you know, that brought notoriety more to me. To this day, I'm still getting a lot of love off that, right? So I wanted to be able to make sure that this is getting fed in, you know, to the channel. So now this is under Mike Nichols. It originally came out under Nickel Kills Mics. Anybody that's watching, yo, this one, hit me up. Tell me your favorite song on the album, and I'm gonna send this to you. All right?
Yes, incredible project, though. Incredible. I actually listened to it during COVID. I think I actually even text you.
Oh yeah, you're like,
I texted you during COVID. I was like, yo, dude, I'm listening to your album, bro. This is like, I don't know, so ahead of its time. It was just so dope, bro. And then, you know, and I actually thanked you for it. I was like, yo, thank you for even making this project, because, you know, the world was crazy, bro. We didn't know what was gonna happen. So it was kind of like just sitting in my room, listening to music, looking at the project, and I'm like, this is crazy. Like, you know, it was almost like
prophecy.
Yeah, real. It was wild, but yeah, man.
In a way, you know, and like I wrote most of that in like 2011 into 2012, you know, and at that time, I think a lot of us were kind of like quietly bugging about the whole 2012 thing that was coming up, the Mayan calendar and whatnot. So I was I think that's part of it. I was in like an apocalyptic kind of mind state. You know, preparing for it in a way, thinking like, what if, right? And and like I said, in a way, it is a prophecy. So man, and then you got the other little dudes back here. I mean, I wish, and then you got, I gotta find them, man. There's a bunch of sketches. There's a bunch of sketches you sent me during that time, and I know I have them, so I'm gonna try and run them in here so people can see them as we go. But
yeah, I think I took pictures of it when it was like just a pencil sketch. As I was talking to you, I sent you a picture of that.
I have one.
When I started inking it, and that's all done with pen and paper. I did that with that was before iPads and all that. So I was doing that with that's all drawing, that's all pen.
That's real.
And, that was all pen, no Photoshop. That was all pen. Even the font was pen. You know, pen and marker. I was using a lot of like gray scale markers and stuff, and I want to go back to that because, you know, I moved on to like digital. Right. But it's cool. It's fun. I mean, it's fun to draw on the iPad and all that, but nothing beats drawing on paper. Nothing. It's like a turntable. You know what I mean? Like the vinyl. You know what I mean? It's just different from the CD. CD sounds great, but nothing beats the vinyl. Nothing beats tapes. You know what I mean? So
it's just raw organic, man. It's just the raw organic, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's digital. There's so much manipulation and this and that you can do. It's fun. It's its own art form, but I think the form is the artistry, right? And I've seen you draw like real time, at least on like videos and things like that. It's incredible. Like just the way you're able to like gut it out like that is really fucking fire, man. So you got that gift, man. It's been a blessing working with you.
Absolutely. Likewise, brother. Likewise.
Yeah, man. All right, y'all. We just wanted to hit y'all with this. I hope y'all enjoying. I hope y'all purchasing or at least spinning it. It's on Spotify, it's on Apple, it's on Tidal, it's on Amazon, it's on whatever, YouTube Music, whatever you run with.
Incredible project. Definitely listen to that. Real dope.
Please, The Cure, The Promise, y'all. Thank y'all for paying attention. Thank y'all for showing love. Ooh.
Yes, sir.
Soon, famo.
Absolutely, man. You too, bro. We'll do it again, right?
Yes, sir.
All right.